Yo, what's up? Okay, Gamescom is happening right now. This Gamescom opening night Jeff Keighley thing. It's been going on for like 20 minutes. I was busy. I couldn't get to it. I saw the stuff that was happening though. Saints Row. There's a new Saints Row game. It comes out real soon. There's a Marvel tactical game that's coming. And now they've been doing this, extended gameplay for the Call of Duty Vanguard game. You know, I was like, you know, seems fine. Will I get it day one? Probably not, but you know what? It's Call of Duty. They always do this for Call of Duty. They always do these demos where the characters like they're intentionally walking super slow. Like I don't know what it is. They always got like we gotta show the detail, so walk super slow. I'm like, we get it. The detail. Yeah, I don't have much to say, honestly. It's Call of Duty. I kind of know what to expect. You're going to have the story mode, your campaign. It's going to have the cinematic moments. It's going to have the set pieces like this. So I played a good amount of them over the years. So it's like I kind of know what I'm going to expect going into this one. I'd say at least compared to WW2, this one seems to have a bit more of an identity. Because World War II Call of Duty was like forgettable. I don't remember like much from that game. We Dying Light 2 now? Like, no, we're still Uncharted now. This is like some Nathan Drake luck. This is like something you have in this game. Buildings exploding, you gotta jump from one to the other. You gotta like, you're climbing, stuff's falling. It's like Uncharted. Call of Duty Vanguard. Yeah, I didn't even see that trailer that they released like a week ago or so. This is my first time seeing it.
Next up, a surprise for you guys. Halo Infinite. I had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the
Remember
first
this game?
multiplayer tech test, which was a huge
I should have really
success.
bought that
And
Monster
now,
Energy I saw
let's
last
enter
year.
the
That was
world
like
of
Halo Infinite coming soon
multiplayer.
this fall. And it was like after the game had been delayed to next year. I should have bought it. I would have kept it on my shelf next to my Wonder Woman 84 Doritos bag. You know what? You can't win everything. I'd like to hope this game is good because you know the sub I was saying on the multiplayer looked pretty good. I can't remember the last time like there was like a good Halo campaign that I saw. Like I will admit the last Halo campaign I played was Halo Reach. I never got to 4. I saw 4's campaign. I saw 5, which was a mess. So I like the Hope Infinite is decent. I still am kind of iffy on this like open world aspect of it, where it's like you're in just like kind of like an open space and you kind of do backtracking, exploring this big world. 'Cause I don't know, like I know they want to change series conventions, obviously, because they've been doing the same thing since the first game. But for me, I was just like, what I loved about the older Halos, especially like the Bungie ones, is that when you have that linear style map, you can really build some really interesting levels and experiences inside of that space there, and everything is tailor-made for you kind of going through this path. And even with that, a lot of the levels felt pretty open. Like it didn't seem like you're going down a path. Like it did, but they gave you a lot of creative freedom in how you got across the map. So I don't know, I feel like some of that is lost when you go into this more open style. But you know, I'll just wait and see.
Together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready?
Are you ready?
I can't hear you. Again. Good. Who's first?
Not me, I gotta get a Series X first. Actually, wait, isn't it on Steam too? Oh, well, never mind. I can play it on that.
To tell us more, I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation.
I think
of
everything is
Spartans.
doing
And
seasons
Agrinia's a
these
key
days when it comes to
character as you
multiplayer
begin your
games. Like,
own
well,
personal
this
Spartan
arc
journey
has
that
seasons
will
and this and
continue
that. I'm
from
like, man,
season
can I
to
just
season.
play it just straight
Looks great.
without
Speaking of
stuff changing every
multiplayer,
5
the
months?
tests, you know, I was playing a
Sometimes
couple
it changes
weeks
for
ago,
the
tons of
better,
fun.
sometimes
I know.
for the
Did you play?
worse.
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know how is development going on the game.
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time,
I didn't get to play.
Putting the finishing touches
Wish
on
I
our
could've.
most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th.
Yeah, it leaked earlier
December
today.
8th, it's real.
There
Coming
it
this
is.
holiday.
I think on Xbox's site they butchered it and leaked it.
To land this and exciting the campaign and
Yeah.
multiplayer will both
No,
be
they're pretty
coming
late
this
though. You
year
know what?
because it's
I know people
kind
like
of
to
an
talk about that
important
December,
year.
like, oh,
It's
December's
the
a bad time. It's like, hey,
20th
Smash launched in
anniversary of
December.
Xbox and Halo.
Like,
That's
you can
right.
release a big game in
Here.
December.
And,
It'll do good.
This 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Halo
Let's do it.
Wars 3.
Get ready.
Oh, special Xbox. Boy, I'm sure this isn't gonna get scalped. I still remember that Halo 3 Xbox they had. That one I legit did want. Cause that one actually did look sick. I like the controller, I like the system look, but it wasn't easy finding one of those. And I had just barely gotten my 360 like maybe 5 days before Halo 3 dropped. So I didn't have a choice. Oh, seriously, it's a controller. That's pretty nice. Although I've always been partial to just... like, that D-pad kind of sucks. I think you could change it out.
That's
Like,
some
who's
controller.
playing with that
Yeah,
D-pad there?
definitely.
Like, yeah, I really am going to love playing
Wouldn't be an
a
anniversary
fighting game on
celebration
that.
if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just one.
We brought Mario
Okay,
O'Donnell
here's
back.
The last thing, I think. All right,
No, that's
so
not
thank
it.
you very much. Let's
Thanks,
take a look
Jeff.
at this.
It's probably going to be like a system. Or Halo Orchestra Concerts for the 20-year anniversary.
This is Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over. We need to fight.
Yeah. It's a Master Chief Series X. Actually, that does look kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, it does actually look pretty dope. But I ain't gonna be able to get it. It's gonna probably be like an arm and a half to get one of those. Oh, see, at participating retailers while supplies last, which means you ain't getting it because they're only gonna have one, or they're gonna have 5 in there, and one guy's gonna come in and buy all of them.
An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive
Jeff, you just
reveal
described
of
Kingdom Hearts.
Cult of the Lamb.
Hey, he was dying. He's like, Cult of the Lamb. Like, let's see. Art style seems interesting. Kind of reminds me of that, there's another game this reminds me of. The name's escaping me, though. But, like, something about, like, the art style and some of the things about it. This really don't really bother me. And it'll come to me at some point. Or maybe it won't. I'm about to just look it up.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live.
Don't
and
Starve.
also
That's
small
it kind of reminded me of Don't
like
Starve in a few
one
ways.
Person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Okay. I wonder what happened to that Ubisoft Wild game. That game hasn't been seen in like 6 years. Like where is it? It was shown off at a Gamescom a few years ago. It looked pretty decent. I guess that game's just canceled or somewhere. And there's a thing I saw on Twitter where it's like, you know, developers really hate it when people say a game's canceled. It's like, we really hate it. It's like, well, you can't be shocked. Like, we've seen 2 trailers of the game. The trailer was last seen in 2015. And there's been nothing since then. You cannot be shocked that people think it's canceled. It's like you're almost in, like, Duke Nukem Forever Half-Life 3 territory. Where it's just like, at least give some update, like, hey, it's still happening. Like, remember Dead Island 2? Where's that game at? But enough about that, back to this game. It's pretty decent, honestly. Might keep my eye on that one. Oh, I got a wall then, okay.
I got my pizza.
Oh, I know
got
someone
my
who's excited right
manhole.
now.
That must mean it's TMNT.
This game's gonna be
Shredder's
sick.
Revenge time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks, watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use, a pizza.
All right, this is what I'm actually looking forward to. This game looks dope. Yep. It's like the music seems on point. Art style is on point. Listen, if you ain't played those Turtle arcade games, you're missing out. Some of the best beat 'em ups of all time. Turtles in Time is a masterpiece of a beat 'em up game. So, listen, you do any kind of Turtles beat 'em up game, and it looks like this, you got a lot to live up to. So, you know what? I'm going in with pretty good expectations. I'm not going to say it's going to beat Turtles in Time, but you know what? As long as it's good, I'm there. And it seems promising. You know, take your time. Release this game when it's perfect. Don't be like, all right, we got to rush it out. It's like, no. Take your time.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom
Webedia.
Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to
I've always
you,
thought- I've
we
always
have
heard
put
Gamescom was
together
pretty
an
cool.
awesome online program.
If only I didn't
Lots of live streams,
have Fear of Flying, I would have
announcements,
actually gone over to
interactive
Gamescom at some
elements,
point.
giveaways, and more.
Well, I can't say
For
Fear of
our
Flying. I
German
haven't
viewers,
flown.
my colleagues and I
won't know if I have
will
a
be
fear
live
until
on
I get on that
YouTube and
plane.
Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central
Because, like,
European
listen,
Summer
TGS,
Time, with
I want to go
loads
one
of
these
new and
days.
exciting
Gamescom,
stuff,
I'd like to go.
interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule
I like free
tailored
stuff.
to your interests, and participate in the Gamescom
'cause I'm
Epic
cheap.
quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and all live
Okay, the
streams
batteries-
for Gamescom 2021
Well.
are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Dope.
Can I Play That was founded to answer
So,
that very question.
that game's probably gonna
for
probably be
disabled
good too.
players. And now, thanks to the hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialise in accessibility coverage from reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Cool. I'm actually gonna look that website up. I always like to be like in a know with the accessibility stuff. Like,
Up next,
Okay,
a
here we
beloved
go.
Sega franchise
Who they
celebrates
putting in
20
this
years
time?
of Monkey Magic.
We get
and
Knuckles,
Super
we getting
Monkey Ball
Sonic,
Banana Mania launches
we
on
get
October
in
5th. as you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and
trying
someone
to think of, like,
else who is set
someone
to join
obscure.
the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
And we'll see. I'm just like, you know, I'm happy Kiryu's in there, because that's all I'm playing. I just love the evolution of this guy. If you see him from, like, the Yakuza 1's development, he's like a regular dude. And by the time you get to, like, Yakuza 6, this dude's, like, full-on spray tan. It's like, this dude is Yakuza at this point. But listen, if you work on a series like that, you can't be surprised that you're gonna, like, turn into... you're gonna turn into one. And yes, this game's a day one purchase easily. I probably won't play these two too much, but you better believe, like, the regular games, I'm getting on those. It's like, you ain't Mario Party. All right, cool. I didn't even think of that. I don't know why I forgot that Persona was a part of Sega. I don't know why I completely forgot that. All right, that's sick. Okay, Kiryu might have some competition, because listen, I love me some Persona. Dope. I know someone who's very excited for that. There's someone I know who
next up,
is
game started
very
by
excited.
2 Stanford University students out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta. More than 10
this game.
million downloads
I don't think I've
across
seen a
PC,
second of this game. People have been
PlayStation,
talking
and
about, like, yo, we
Xbox.
should, like,
Blending
Johnny
the
should
best
get this
of arena
game, or
shooters
this
with
game's
fun
dope. I don't think I've
games.
ever seen it,
Tonight,
so
it's about to get
this will be my
even
first
more
time seeing
interesting
footage of this
with the
game.
reveal of Season 0,
It's like, I
which
thought
is
you were a
dropping
gamer. You don't
right
even know
now
this.
with a new map,
It's like, I
Marvel
guess I
Season
ain't.
3, new infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
Let's see what Splitgate is. That's kind of dope. It's pretty much Portal first-person shooter. Okay, that's kind of dope. Hold on, I might actually have to download this.
And now here's a brand new
Okay,
look
I might
at
actually
Riders
try
Republic from
Splitgate.
Ubisoft.
I might actually have to download that. You know, that game actually looked pretty nice. And here's this game too, which, you know, honestly looked pretty nice too. I don't know if I'll buy it, but at some point if it's ever on sale, I might pick it up. Kind of sucks. This is like a Redbox game. I was really hurt when Redbox decided that they were gonna stop actually selling, like, letting people rent out video games, because, like, honestly, it was great being like, you know what, I want to play this new game, but I don't want to spend $60. I can just put $6 down, have it for 3 days or more, and then have it beat. Like, this is a Redbox game right here. This would have been the cool one to just pick up for a few days, pop in, play, and then be done. But no, apparently I guess people didn't rent enough. So now the only place to rent games is Gamefly, which if you're trying to get new games from Gamefly, good luck. It's going to take you like 8 months. By the time you get your copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake, the remaster's going to be out. So,
You'll attract
eh.
more sponsors, better gear, and earn your
It just means
spot
I'm just
among
playing
the
less games
best
these days
riders
now.
the rich community
'Cause
has
I can't
to
be buying
offer.
every game I want to play.
I'd
It's
really
just-
like
I'll
to
be broke
introduce
by the
you
end
to
of this
someone.
week if I did
This
that.
is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot.
It's like, can we just get SSX at some point?
Don't worry.
It's like,
We got your back.
I would love to just see SSX Tricky 2. Like EA, bring back EA Big. Like, what was the reason of disbanding that section? It's like EA, like, bring it back. It's like get SSX Tricky 2, we get NBA Street, get the crazy stuff. It's like, nope. We must stick to the same Madden game every year. And the same FIFA game every year. No fun in sports.
Selection of registered players who challenge each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone for free on PC and consoles. You're invited to join frantic 50-player mass races, compete in a
I'm
variety
actually
of multiplayer
dip into that
modes,
then.
or to free
Because
roam
I do
the
want to
open
give the game a
world
try.
set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out ridersrepublic.com. And now, let's check back in with Natasha.
Okay, let's get to our first award. There are a lot of great games coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very strong contenders. Which one of them will take the Gamescom award home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are
Oh, I gotta see this.
the action RPG Elden Ring by From Software,
The game's on it.
Ubisoft's first-person shooter
Oh, it's just
Far Cry
most
6,
anticipated games.
the long-awaited
I'll go Elden
Halo
Ring if I'm gonna
Infinite
pick
from
that.
343
It's
Industries.
like, hey, Elden Ring looks dope.
And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer.
I'd be picking it.
And together,
Could've been
along with
Elden
all three
Ring,
for
boy.
three, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox.
like, best
and
Xbox
we look to
game.
continue that
Those
tradition
games are
as
out.
we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we
Also,
want to
is
thank the
Elden
fans.
Ring gonna
Some
be
of
on,
you
like,
got a chance to play the tech
PS5
preview
as well?
recently. Just know that there's more.
Far Cry 6 is
Lastly,
multi-plat.
thanks to the team. Without your
Yeah, just thinking about it, like, wait a second, there's some things in that list that are kind of funny. Best Xbox game, and like, I think 2 of them were multi-plats. So, okay, of course Halo would win. It's the only choice. Psychonauts 2, I really want to play, but I gotta wait a bit. Or honestly, I might just get Game Pass, to be honest. I might just like get a free pass at Game Pass for a few months and get Psychonauts 2 that way. I was like, I gotta wait a few weeks before I can get the money for Psychonauts 2, but it's like, I don't know, I just didn't think of that. It's like, just get it that way. Because I've been waiting a long time for Psychonauts 2. Yeah, I had to go get a battery. This the battery on this camera is about to die, so I had to go get my charger on. I have another backup, so don't worry. Scorm. Halo Infinite. Even more PC games coming day 1 in the future. A Plague Tale Requiem. Slime Rancher Numero 2. Replaced. Redfall. Is this a downfall? Victoria. Dress. Stalker 2. Yo, I'm impressed. Atomic Heart. It's about to. I gave up. I just gave up. You know, it was a decent streak. Oh, decent might be, you might have put decent in quotes, but, you know, it was a decent streak. Xbox Game Pass for PC. Okay. Remember Red Bull?
Red
Bull gives you wings.
That's the one thing I legit have never had Red Bull. I had Monster back in the day, like back in 07. I had Monster for like a summer, where I was kind of having energy drinks, and one day out of the blue, I felt like hot garbage after drinking it. Like my heart was all racing, and just like, nah, I don't like this at all. I've not had a single energy drink since 2007. I stayed off of them completely. So I've never tried Red Bull or any of these other brands. I am free of energy drinks. If I want energy, I'll have some coffee. Coffee, it'll jumpstart me a bit. I'll get a little sleepy after, but you know what? I'll take that over like heart rate dropping to like 150 out of nowhere. All right, strikers. Okay, still good. Football. Is this Pro Evolution Soccer or is this something different? UFL. I love I said fair to play. It's like if you have to say that, there might not be some stuff in there that's going to be fair to play for all people.
To change the world of football simulation games forever, I'd like to introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Honestly, it's good to have some other people doing sports games outside of EA. Even though there is Pro Evolution Soccer, but like Konami, I don't know when's the last time they did one of those. It's like EA kind of has a monopoly on that. It's like someone needs to stop them.
Jar Jar, 3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today.
Okay, why'd you say?
No,
there's a lot of other characters in there that you could have said. You could have said like Luke.
Check it out.
You could have said Darth Vader. You just went right to Jar Jar. It's like, come on.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
How did my father
So many of these those Lego Star Wars guys. How many are there at this point? I remember there was episode 4. That was the first one. Then Empire had one. Then Return of the Jedi. Then the prequel series.
The war is just beginning.
Then they did like a combo.
Not be the last Jedi.
Then they did another combo. Now there's this one with everything. I think there was a Force Awakens one. And it was just that one. So now there's everything.
Reach out.
At least my dude Lando's there. Okay. I never really played too much of the Lego games. I played a demo of episode 4 in a Circuit City back when it first came out. And I played like a few minutes of the Indiana Jones one, which was pretty cool, but I never like sat down and like beat an entire Lego game. Maybe I should one of these days. I don't know.
2 years, Next Studios
Let me know if I
Shanghai
should.
bring to life their
I
vision
might
for
do
a
it.
New style of shooter experience
Maybe.
on PC. A game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of
It's like
in-depth
someone gets
info
mad in
on
this game.
Synced Off Planet.
Synced
But right
Off
now,
Planet.
here's
More
the
like
re-revealed
Pissed
trailer
Off
for
Planet.
Synced Off Planet.
Bad jokes. I gotta keep them coming.
The Morpheus chip.
I shouldn't have said
a
that.
revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew.
So it's Terminator.
Over. But we found a way to sync with nanos.
So it's the John Connor of the...
To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place.
It's Terminator.
Off planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
It's Terminator. I've seen that plot. A world where machines
Next
go
up,
rampant.
Another fun surprise for you guys: the Outlast Trials. In this
Is that
horror
VR?
survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels, up in my home country of
maybe it's
Canada,
not.
has been hard at work on this game.
Hopefully this one's a little bit better than Outlast 2.
Solo, with up to 3 others in multiplayer.
Ah.
And tonight, I am so honored
that
to
out,
premiere
man.
the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Yeah, this is really gonna be scary playing it with 4 other people. Like, no, I like the isolation in these horror games. None of this 4 other players.
I want you to know that you are safe.
Yeah, it's certainly gonna be scary when some dude's in the corner just like crouching up and down. Like, I'm really gonna be scared.
Why did you come here?
Well, I'm happy it isn't VR too, because that would be kind of a little too crazy.
Able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked child. But your behavior.
I have to hope it's good, because I actually really liked Outlast 1.
We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self. A better self.
Oh. Nah. I'm seeing weapons. I'm seeing traps. I know the biggest complaint with Outlast, like, you can't fight and all this one. Like, I kind of like that it was like a stealth game in a way. You kind of had to watch patterns and sneak by your enemies, and that was what was cool about it. So I don't know, bringing in this thing of, like, oh, you guys set traps and all this, like, it's not gonna.
Next
I don't
up,
see it
something
working.
A little lighter. We're going to
And obviously, you can make a scary game with weapons. Silent Hill, 1, 2, 3, and that. You have weapons in those games. Even then, it's still scary because you ain't really trying to use those weapons, and even with them, you feel defenseless. But also, I can't compare Outlast to Silent Hill because those games are on a whole other level. Those are like masterpieces of survival horror games. But I don't know, I'll just see more Outlast Trials, but that little bit I saw, I don't know. It's like I see multiplayer in there, seeing traps. Like, I kind of like the concept, but I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like that song's gonna get my video blocked. So for safety, I'm just gonna mute it. It might not, but just in case. What is this? Looks, honestly, graphically, it's kind of nice. Frame rate's a little weird, a little inconsistent, but I kind of like a little bit of this look too. There's some like effects going on that kind of are pretty nice looking. Like the particle effects look pretty good. I'm gonna turn it back on. You know, screw the rules. What's the worst that could happen? Your video has been blocked worldwide. Pretty long trailer. It's like this game kind of has some decent physics. That's something like they put a lot of effort into this. Like there's certain aspects. Excuse me. There's certain aspects of like some of the character design I'm not really like feeling much, but there's a certain thing about the look of this game that I kind of like. Like, it's a very visually appealing game in a lot of ways. I would just hope that the frame rate's better. Obviously, this game probably still has a good bit of way. I'd hope. But that can be ironed out. We'll see. It's a long trailer. It's still going. When I was like, it's still going. It's literally playing this whole song. It really is going to get blocked on YouTube. Dokevi.
That one looks so fun. Back at Summer Game Fest,
Speaking
Jeff
of
Goldblum
fun,
joined me to reveal
Jurassic
World
World.
Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks of all time.
That doesn't say Disney World. No. It's Africa too. You just take photos of dinosaurs for the entire game. I wouldn't be against, but they ain't gonna do that. You are in control. The theme park sim. build your own Jurassic Park. Oh, it actually is. Create your own Jurassic World. Like never before.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World.
You really do. It is a theme park sim. It's like a really plant coaster in here. Like now I'm just waiting to see a roller coaster where there's like no finished track and it just flies into a hot dog cart. Then I might buy this game. September 9th. Alright, coming on everything for the most part.
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible villains, and with Far Cry
Man,
6,
how many times
the
has
team
Jeff
at
Keighley
Ubisoft
shown
has
off
hatched
Far Cry
down
6 in an
Hollywood's
event?
greatest villain. From
Shown it off a
Breaking Bad
lot.
To The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as a dictator.
Ubisoft, they're really
Anton
selling
Castillo.
this game.
Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the
Wait, is it
world
come out
premiere
this year
story
or
trailer
next year?
for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Fuck, I forgot it does come out this year. I don't know why I thought it came out like February next year.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it. Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher.
A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you. A revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
I have a vision.
I will say, comparatively from the last few Far Cry games, this is one I'm probably gonna actually get. Because Far Cry 3, I loved. I thought that was a great game. But I didn't get into Far Cry Primal. I didn't play Far Cry 4. I played 5 minutes of Far Cry 5. It gave me a bad headache, and I never got back to it. But this one, I'm definitely gonna probably pick up.
What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
This one actually seems like it has a bit more of an identity to it. It has some stuff going on with it.
I am not fearless, but I promise you one thing.
I feel like the thing that they've been trying to do is, ever since Far Cry 3, they've really been trying to replicate Voss and a villain on that same caliber, but they keep failing on it.
And we eat the fucking lambs.
But I think Giancarlo Esposito will do a good job, as long as the script is good.
Wait to play that game and see Giancarlo.
But even the gameplay looks good
now
too.
It's time to catch
So,
up on Blood Hunt. We
oh no, I'm looking forward to that
free-to-play
one.
Battle Royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer
Battle
Game
Royale.
Fest, and it just keeps
Man,
looking
it's
better.
it's 2021. Battle Royale games are kind of on the dive right now. But yeah, they're still popular to a certain degree, like the big ones, like Warzone's still pretty big, Fortnite's still popping.
We're going to get introduced to one of these
I don't know if PUBG's still popping like that. I don't know. I haven't really checked in PUBG these days. But I feel like the battle royale genre, like unless you do something like strategically different with it or take a different approach, like it's hard for me to get invested, especially if it's like just first-person shooter stuff. Like the Pac-Man one that recently came out, that was great. Tetris 99, I still play. That one's still really good. Mario 35 was great until Nintendo turned it off. So you can do cool stuff with a battle royale. I think going a different approach than just a first-person shooter and this and that is the way to go.
An encouraging voice in a time of need. Stunning radiance that overwhelms.
I don't know. There's some stuff with this one that seems pretty cool. It's like having your powers. You can kind of wall ride, do that. There's like platforming elements to it. I think that could be pretty interesting.
That knows no equal. A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
Blood Hunt. Okay.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam.
All right, this battery's about to die. I'm gonna switch it real
Catch all the
quick.
details and sign up now
Let me
at
do that.
bloodhunt.com.
Oop,
all right,
wrong
up
one.
next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
Okay, so it looks like a planet sim, but my thing is, there's already a lot of these on the market. Honestly, the best one right now is Planet Coaster. That one's great. Because Planet Coaster, you can there's a good mod scene, so you can add like your own creations to it. You can download others. Planet Coaster is super sick. Actually, it comes from the developers of Roller Coaster Tycoon. So as a spiritual successor, it does a great job.
I think we just need a little help.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
We put a story mode in our roller coaster sim. It's like, what's this, Willy Wonka's? It's like a Willy Wonka, a Willy Wonka park. This could be decent.
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
I'm just curious if you are going to be able to create your own stuff, or it's going to be kind of more pre-built, because all this stuff seems pretty catered for certain things. Oh, only time will tell. Until then, no, I still got Planet Coaster, so I'm still good there.
Gaming event Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization.
I will say, if this battery does die before the end,
today, we've got an exclusive
my other backup's charging, so
Jet is coming to PS5,
camera's just gonna be dead.
Epic Game Store.
But I think we can make it. If not, it'll just be a single image of my face, frozen. I do remember this game. They showed it a few months ago. It seemed pretty alright.
Yamist and Faris, Zion Veswa.
While this is going, I gotta go get something real quick. So I want to be back real fast.
Banyamal Kabiremba. Urbin Baltic, Unbashin San.
Shesvistinel, Tendeo. Jacavem, Tigni, Autoglyph.
Amesta, Vatuare. Hacha Manfor. Amfa Budinatlas.
Alright. Ooh, day before my birthday. Sick. I'll have to check that one out later. A little bit of that one because, like, you know, I have seen this game before.
Right now, it's time for an
I'll check it out later
important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated
Horizon?
PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
And here's the real kicker. I have not actually seen They had that gameplay demo a few months ago. I actually have not seen it. I wanted to stay away from it.
I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first
I heard that the gameplay was great, but I kind of want to go into this game blind.
Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting.
It looks really good though.
Like swimming, free climbing.
Like, it looks ridiculously good.
More. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping.
It's coming out next year, which honestly I expected. There's too much coming out this year already.
But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2020.
I figured it felt like a February game. You know, maybe by then I'll have a PS5, because I want to play that on the best possible system.
To you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support.
So you know what that means? I have time. I have time now. I really got to beat Horizon 1. Yeah, I'm excited for the sequel. I have not played the original yet. I've had it for a good minute, but I have not had the time to play it. I think after I finish my backlog right now, I'm going to get to that one.
And it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now. And you can find more.
Well, I guess I gotta wait for the PS5 then to want to get on Horizon, because I'd like to play that on at 60. Man, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough like wait. It's gonna be a tight window.
On September 28th, after a successful summer of playtests. Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards
I'm turning this off.
September 9th.
Someone send
And if you're
a
watching
million
on Twitch,
Discord
make
messages.
sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And
Oh
after the
shit!
world
Don't
premiere,
mind if I
check
do.
out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
Free skins. I love skin. I've got it right here.
The stories you've heard. They don't tell the whole truth.
I'm Palpatine. The stories you have told are all true.
The island is
Look at outside, dude. It's Palpatine. It's like, listen, if you wear a coat over your head with a hood and you have red eyes, listen, you Palpy. I don't make the rules.
Have simply vanished without a trace. Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Charge your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
New World. Oh, Amazon. Oh. Yeah, moving on.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went. You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. And it was just so fun for the team to get to
That's
play
not specific.
alongside everyone, watch those streamers. And we
2
got so
billion
much good
numbers.
feedback.
It's like, say users.
Even more focused on
That's a weird way to phrase that.
Now the game is
Usually
coming
people
out,
say,
September
"Oh, we had
28th.
these many
Before
eyes
then,
on
there
it.
will
Like we
be
had
a
like
public
over a
beta
million
for
people
fans.
watching
Yeah,
it."
we're opening it up
They don't
to the
usually
public
say we had
from
over
September
2 billion
9th through the
minutes.
12th. So
Because
if
it's
you're
like,
not
well, how many
familiar
people
with
were in
New
those
World,
minutes?
come
It could have
check
just
out.
been
And if you want more
like
information on
5
how to
guys.
participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Yeah, hold on.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content.
I'm not doing the
What
math
do you
on it. I was
have,
gonna legit do the
planned
math. It's
for
like how long
players
would it take to get to
after, September
2
28th?
billion or
Well,
so?
we are
2 billion.
completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years.
This
to
game
come.
probably is fine.
So
I don't
for
know.
us, launch is really
It's just
gonna
not.
be
It's just not for
day
me.
one.
And at least what
We're
they
gonna
showed
continue
didn't
to
really
add
give me
features
much.
well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Jeff.
Earlier, we had some big Marvel game news, and today also marks the release of another Marvel game. Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing storytelling. This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero.
That stage is
experience
pretty
a brand new
dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
action-packed
It's,
story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer.
Jeff putting
Marvel
some money in his
Future
production.
Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple
pretty
App
good.
Store and Google Play Store.
And kind of lost me there. I heard Apple Store.
It was
I didn't like it. There can be good mobile games. Just a lot of mobile games. That's when you say free. It usually means there's gonna be a million purchases you gotta make.
Who are you? A friend from the neighborhood. Want to help me protect it?
No world is ending on my watch.
I'm just like, I just buy the game outright, so I don't have to deal with like garbage of you have to play, you have to get a certain amount of tokens, or you gotta wait like an hour. Like, now let me just spend like $10 and buy it outright.
Bring it on. Let's turn up the heat.
Bring the heat.
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega Flight.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series.
Okay,
And the
now you're
franchise
getting me,
enters a
Jeff.
New era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic.
Like,
Tales
I like
of
I like
Arise
Tales.
song.
Actually, Tales of Arise actually looks pretty good. I haven't heard this name in a long time. I remember Lindsay Sterling was pretty much everywhere, like when she first like started popping up. No, Tales of Arise actually looks pretty good. The only dilemma is just that it's like there's too many games coming out right now in September, and it's like of the games I'm playing now, I don't know if I can get to Tales of Arise. Like, I'll just say right now, like at the current time of this video recording, my backlog is, as of right now, I'm playing Ace Attorney, Justice for All for the first time. I'm playing that one. I'm playing Skyward Sword HD. I want to finish that. Probably immediately after this, I'm going to get Game Pass. I'm going to get Psychonauts 2. Then in September, we have, I think it's Monkey Balls. No, that's October. But there's Tales of Arise. I forgot. There's a lot of other games September coming out that are on my list. So I really want to get to it because I really enjoyed the demo of Arise. But I just don't know if I have the time to put down for another RPG. Like there's certain RPG quotas in a year for me because they take so long to do and get through that I can't like play them back to back. But it's like, this is an action RPG, so it might be different enough that I can actually get into it. And listen, I love me some action RPGs. So, I don't know, I might have to just double dip. I might not be able to finish it for a time, but you know, I'll have it there. It's like, I bought Persona 5 Royal the day it came out. I didn't beat it until this February. Sometimes it takes me a while to get through some games, but you know what? I will eventually get through it. Tales of Arise. Red Bull. Oh no.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While
Go
Tales
play
of
it.
Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to.
Begin
That's right.
Symphony.
It's time for a new game announcement.
Begin
Here's the new
Symphonia.
Tales of title for iOS and Android.
Man, put Symphonia on modern consoles. Then we'd be talking. That's the game right there. Tales Symphonia is so dope. But, a tale is about to be told. A tale of souls and swords, eternally retold. Tales of Gotcha Luminaria. A new project underway. Listen, if it says buy now and that's it, I might dip
Check out
on
the
it.
Tales of Arise demo.
But
that
if
is
I see free for
available
play, I'm
right
just
now.
like, ooh, I don't know. It's become the game I want.
Play the demo now.
Next up, we have two more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC
Best
Game.
Nintendo Switch
The
game.
Nintendo Switch has
Halo
become a
Infinite.
daily companion for many people, so let's see which
All right,
games
what-
might
what games
bring
on
us
this
joy
list?
on long train
Let's see.
rides next year. These are the nominees. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by
Okay, that is coming
Ubisoft.
soon.
Just Dance 2022
What?
also by Ubisoft.
What?
And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
Is that even coming out this year? I don't think that game is coming out this year. Wait. Okay, Switch game. All the Switch games coming out. We got Breath of Wild 2, Metroid Dread, Mario, the new Mario Party game, WarioWare, and Bayonetta 3. And the only two games on this list were Mario Rabbids, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited. I loved Mario Rabbids 1. But the fact Just Dance was on there is just so baffling. Just Dance? Huh?
This cosmic adventure. Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
Yes, I can't wait for that Mario Rabbids game. That game's gonna be
From
sick.
the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest
Yeah, I
one-man
don't get that
shows is
that Just Dance
one
pick in
viral
there.
tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment, From Software's Elden Ring, Siberia: The World Before from Microids and Coa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia: The World Before. Congratulations.
It's like, why was
to
Elden
Coa
Ring in
Labs
there? Like,
and
I know it's gonna
Microids.
also be on PC, but like, these awards don't make any sense. These awards, I'm so baffled. Because it's like best Xbox game, but it's like games that are coming out soon. But it's like, how can it be best Xbox game? Why can it be like best upcoming Xbox game? Like only like 5 people played Halo Infinite right now. And if it's going best upcoming Switch games, was that really the only choices they had? I can't get past that. They really put Just Dance 2, 22 in there. Like Metroid Dread is like the best-selling game on the Switch right now. It's not even out yet.
Someone else going to say you something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inon Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer.
Oh, Inon Zur. Dude does good work.
Congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement, and I cannot wait to share with you.
It sounds with their audio. Like there's audio's all on the left side.
Hi, this is Tiny to Pass.
Okay, much better. I don't know what's going on with their audio, but it was like everything was more on the left, so the right was like so quiet. It was throwing me off.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Team up and prepare for Jumanji. The curse returns.
What was
Coming
that?
soon.
That didn't look good at all.
Could he possibly have hired?
Okay, now speaking of something that does look good, this game looks good.
And where are they now? You think these
Okay, they got me
lunatics
back
are still
again.
hanging around Eugene-cho? Now, no playing dumb. None of your
Judgment's gonna be
tricks.
dope.
Don't underestimate me, Yagami-san.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their O&L post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhassi, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall.
I feel like I've
Here's
heard
your first look.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know, what's happening with deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it, be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core. The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing.
So it's
My
Second
first
Life.
day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked
No,
on something
it's
within
not
the first
Second.
hour.
It's PlayStation Home for a new generation. So I'm seeing them walking around those hubs. I'm like, you know, it's PlayStation Home.
Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing,
Fall Guys.
Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your
I'll have to get back on this game at some point. I played the first season and I won a match. I was happy. I think I stopped playing afterwards. I think I was just like, you know what? I'm just happy I got him win. And I kind of called it a day there. Fall Guys is a cool game, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. Because at least with some other multiplayer games, when it comes to like the game, there's a skill level to it. This game, there kind of is, but at the same time, there's so much RNG with it that's kind of whack. Like you could be doing excellent the whole game, and a random RNG element will just get you killed or ruin your run. And it really stinks.
Little tease of their progress.
So I don't know.
Incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox
I might
Game
get back
Showcase
to
in
Fall
June.
Guys at some point. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, and this is a sick game again too. Replace still looks dope. Okay.
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without
Sure
a
you
hotly
are, Jeff.
anticipated strategy game.
Sure you
And
are.
this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay
Nice part to
reveal
listen
for
to
you.
tonight.
A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it out.
World premiere.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
Now that I have the good PC, I should really check out some of these older Age of Empire games. I've never really dabbled into the series. I've heard good things about them over the years, though. I played a little bit of Civilization, though. I remember I did like Civ, but I never got far into Age. Just I never got a chance to play it. This thing's fun. October 28th, pre-order now. Game Pass and Steam.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over
Valheim.
7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak
Forgot about
concurrent
this
of
game.
over 500,000 players. The fifth
Y'all
game
forgetting
in
everything
Sony's
this video.
history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first
Did you say
content
Coffee
update,
Stain?
Hearts
Is
and
that
Home,
really the
has a
name
release date.
of their
This update
studio?
focuses on base building
This
and
studio,
survival
Coffee Stain.
experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Coffee Stain. That's really their name. Hearth and Home. Okay. That was pretty cool animatic. Coming September 16th. Put it on sale, and I might dabble.
One more award to announce.
Oh boy, here we go again. Best PlayStation game. All multiplats.
So picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021.
All right.
Once again, the promising Elden Ring by
He's on everything.
Software. The 17th installment in the Tales series,
okay.
Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai. The horror game The Dark
What?
Pictures House of Ashes by Supermassive Games.
PlayStation? Did they really know other PlayStation games coming out?
2021, after all these nominations, is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
At least Elden Ring got something.
この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成としてこれまでのノウハウをしっかりと生かしつつ、また新作タイトルとして
Like, you know, it is an anticipated game for me. I'm really excited for Elden Ring.
開発を進めています。
What's this funny? It's like PlayStation, Elden Ring, Tales of Arise. I'm like, but this game's like on other systems. I think Tales of Arise is on Steam. I think it's on Series X. I don't know this. Yeah, it's only doing that to me, really.
Hello, Gamescom, and welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
I'm not surprised it's power metal. I do like power metal. I'm not gonna lie, power metal is pretty nice. It's always talking about like Vikings and it's like dragons and that.
For one night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road.
Who?
And you can watch us live on Twitch.
What?
We're bringing all the good stuff you know.
That's Team Fordzilla.
And a chance to win a Mackie for 3 months. Go to twitch.tv.
Wow, what a deal! I get to drive a car for 3 months. Yeah. It's like, why can't I just own it outright? That's. It's like, yeah, like, yo, dude, I got a Lamborghini. That's sick. Yeah, for 3 weeks. Then I gotta return it. Like, shit, I'd rather take a model car of that car than just have it for 3 months.
Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans.
It kind of hurt. It's like, well, you have the car, but you don't really have the car.
Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation.
Actually, I thought this was a pretty cool little announcement.
Version 2.2.
That they actually put her in this.
At her in action.
It's another game I need to get back on. Like, I played it once on stream, and I never played it again.
Here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help. Missile Pack-a-Punch! Your
Genshin Impact. Early access unlock alloy free or access on PS4. All right, cool. Cause I probably would mostly just play as her.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall. The Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's 1-year anniversary. Coming this October, here's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
Oh, this theme. Yeah, I know this theme. Hey, us Genshin Impact fans, we know this theme very well. It's the town theme. They'll probably be good too. Honestly, anytime they've done those orchestra stuff, like it's generally pretty good. That Sonic one was pretty dope.
Hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that
after he said that, after your family was brutally murdered, I'm excited to talk. It's like, damn, Jeff, you could have said that more, like maybe not as high energy. Sounded really happy to say that. Yeah, this game looks cool. I kind of like the idea, like every time you like get beat, you kind of age. So as you progress through the game, you get like game overs, you get progressively older. Like I'm curious, like what's that mechanic's gonna bring into the fray? Like if you just keep getting like smoked throughout. February. Everything's coming out February. The times have changed. I remember back in the day, it used to just be games that only really released in like summer, and they would release in fall. Now it's like game releases can just drop anytime. Like January can now be a hit of heavy hitting month for games.
But now we are millions.
It's pretty cool.
We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
If you want to make the world a better place, you gotta look at yourself and make a change.
Leaf of Legends and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game,
but an idea.
But a game-changing project.
Oh.
Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
That's what's up. That one.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much.
And the top 3 trees of the 2021 Elden Ring. Okay, I gotta be quiet.
Tonight,
it's a Hideo Kojima.
Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when
I see Hideo Kojima. I start shutting up.
5 on September 24th. So please,
this is serious business now.
Relax and enjoy an extended look.
Extended? All right, it's gonna be like 20 minutes.
Live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Let me. I'm actually gonna get comfy. I'm gonna do what he said. I'm gonna lay back. And I believe this is the trailer he edited. I believe. Upgraded for PS5. I'm excited to play this game again. This game was dope. Die Hard, man. It still looks great. Oh, that's gonna make things way easier.
New items that allow for easier and safe delivery.
That's gonna be great.
One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features
that
help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas.
Man, that's gonna be great.
The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances. Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you.
This, if you've never played Death Stranding, this is the version you gotta play. Because this is gonna make things so much easier.
Carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
This is gonna smooth things over so much. This is VR simulation. Yep.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
That weapon's new. Hold on. I don't remember that. Maybe it was in the game. That weapon, that sticky weapon seems actually really useful.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Mazer Gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions. It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies. Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room.
Cool. I always wonder why that wasn't there. This probably should have been like spoilers you haven't beaten the game. As long as they don't show like the later bosses, they should be fine.
Your scores will be shared in the all-new online ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe.
I'm going for that top spot.
8 new tracks have been added in the music player. You can listen to the tracks in the private room. It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, hey. Came in here to watch Death Stranding? I know you did. You're a Kojima fanboy just like me. New missions.
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
It's really sneaking. We Metal Gear now. It's like got solid Sam over here. Honestly, this stuff alone is like I'd get the game just for this.
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
It's like, listen, Death Stranding already was a sneaking game to a certain degree. It's like now it's just gone full on. It's like, listen, you can't tell me this is not the opening area of Metal Gear Solid. But listen, if you're gonna do that, it seems right that Hideo Kojima would be the person to do that, though. He can do that. New fun.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks.
Fucking Tony Hawk.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other SAM players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
That's Vader. Hey, don't lick that. That's plugged in still. Yeah, this looks like a really substantial upgrade to this game. Death Strand Director's Cut. I'm there. I'm there day one for that. Because I have been wanting to replay that game. Oh, snap. Dope. I'm excited for that one.
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for Opening Night Live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's the preview. I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon.
From Doritos to Disney, this dude's making waves. All right. Well, that was the Gamescom opening night show. Opening night show. Pretty decent show. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we did know going in. But, generally some pretty decent stuff. Death Stranding, Director's Cut looks good. Some of the new stuff they showed is pretty nice. Obviously, I didn't go into this show expecting we were going to see like some crazy stuff. It's a decent showing. There's still good amount of lineup of games that are coming middle of it, like come now to the end of this year and also into next year. So I'm set. I don't think there's going to be a single month where there's not a game I'm going to be playing, at least a new game. So that's always good. There's games to play, so I'm happy in that regard. So yeah, you know what? That's gonna be it for me here. Thank you for watching this half Gamescom video because I missed the first 20 minutes. But you know what? It was just Call of Duty and it wasn't that much. So it is what it is. As always, I'm John, GWC, and I will catch you later on when I do another video that's probably not gonna be Gamescom stuff. It might be something else. So we'll wait till that time comes. See you later.